Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin episode. This time we're going to be going through Huntsman's Copse, which is an area that I'm pretty much a fan of. I like it. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of sort of side areas you can go to. Now, before we actually get started, I did travel back to Majula because really quickly, I just wanted to reinforce my bow a little bit. This is not going to be our end game bow, but it's not even upgraded at all, and we have these extra shards that we might as well use. Since we've already upgraded our main two weapons past the point of, regular shards and large shards, anything we find now, any regular shards or large shards are going to be, they're going to be just extra, so we can use them for, weapons we just want to kind of try out, or for our short bow for now, because we are going to be using it just a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the Huntsman's Copse. Now this area has quite a bit to it, so we're going to do our best to try to cover everything here. And let's go ahead and head this way. These guys won't attack you, I don't believe. They just kind of lie around looking dead, so you don't have to worry about them. These guys will, though. There's actually a lot of enemies in this area that just kind of, they seem lost, like they won't actually attack you, they're just kind of running around. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we want to be able to one-shot these guys, so that's why we upgraded our bow. Not sure if we can one-shot you. Not sure if we can even hit you. Not one-shot, but sometimes I have fun just running around being an archer. Yeah, so those butterflies or those moths or whatever they are, they poison the area when you run underneath them. So it can be kind of annoying, so you just want to be a little bit careful. If you do see them ahead of time, you can take them out. Thrust butthole. That's funny. See, other people have the same idea as we do with the large club. So, alright, we're going to come up these stairs, we're going to come to the right here, and we're going to clear out this room. This room can be... Oh, look at that. Keep your shield up and keep moving, and these types of ambushes won't be too tough for you. But I believe these undead thieves can actually backstab you, and they can do quite a bit of damage. Now, this is one of those annoying dark rooms, so we're just going to make sure we gather or kill everything that we can that's up here. Yeah, you want to be really careful in this area because there's archers on the other side, as well as just hollows that are gonna sort of spread out from everywhere. So let's run up here and take care of this archer that we know is here. Take a shot for our troubles, and that's the ladder we will eventually be heading to, but I know there's more enemies, and plus there's all these items around here too we want to get. Let's see, our upgraded rapier is doing a really good job for us. Bandit's knife. And I don't even know where half these guys are coming from. I think some of them were like dangling off the edge. Not 100% sure, but you can see they're pretty much just coming from all angles. So you just got to keep your head on a swivel and make sure you're looking everywhere to be ready for that, and keep your shield up. So we are on the other side now. That's where the ladder was. There was a door on that end, but we're going to be coming back to that side in a little bit. Actually, yeah, this is closed off to us. So let's go ahead and come up here. I'm not sure if I'm doing this in the exact perfect order, but it's no big deal. So there's a bit of an ambush we'll have to deal with here. Keep your shield up. But again, since our rapier is doing so much damage, it's barely an ambush, right? If we had to take multiple shots to kill those guys, then maybe things might be a little bit tougher, but that's not the case. We did get some poison moss, which is going to be important. And we're going to drop down here. And we're going to go back in. And that's all we really went up there for. The rest of it is to get out of this area, Prestige, you want to come this way. Now, this door is dangerous. I might take a shot here. Yeah. There you go. See, I couldn't remember if you wanted to, like, attack that door first or open it and roll away quickly. I think you want to attack the door. So, yeah. There we go. Might be a couple more enemies up here. No, in the... Oh, there's one. Whoa! Okay. In the original Dark Souls 2, I believe there was more enemies up here, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so we clear those guys out. And if you come down this ladder, it'll take you to the next bonfire. Also, you can knock this tree branch down, and it's sort of a shortcut. So if you're ever coming from the other way, you can cross this way and you'll get to the bonfire faster. But I don't see why you would ever do that, because I've never really had a reason to. But anyway. Okay. So we'll rest up here. Now is going to come a part of the episode where I'm keeping a death counter going, which you guys have no doubt seen. I know this guy's going to jump down. Maybe I have to get a little bit closer. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. And we've had quite a streak going in terms of episodes without dying. This is probably going to end that streak. But I've been saying that quite a bit and then actually getting lucky and not having to deal with that. So let's take care of you. We want to get this item over here. And I think it's actually easier than you really... because remember, when you fall from a sort of high distance like this, you always roll forward. Right? So... Anyway, let's just run off the edge. That's kind of how I did it last time. Okay, and we did it. Sweet. Alright, Barrows Lockstone and a Token of Fidelity, which is pretty interesting that we would get that here. So now that we have that, we could join the Knights of the Blue. But the main reason why we came down here is because we want to go down there. And I think there's an enemy here. No? Okay. Alright, yeah, so this is an area that I actually only... Like, I knew it was here, but I just never really knew how to get here. And I just came through here in my practice run. And I got myself poisoned, so we're going to try our best not to do that. This is pretty much the main reason why we upgraded our bow. Because we want to do our best to not get poisoned here. Actually, that being said, we do have poison moss. So we have 5 of them, so even if we do, it won't be the end of the world. Because I don't know where they all are. I think one of them is actually in a spot where you can't get it, so... There's that. We can jump down here. And from here, I believe we can just... I don't know if this is going to work or not. The main thing we want to avoid is... Okay, yeah, let's kill... Is this going to get me? No. It's not going to get me. Alright, so we can just take it safe. You don't really need to do this, but my issue is that there's another poison butterfly down there, and I don't really know where it is. And last time I fought this guy, I ended up getting poisoned, and then, I mean, that's not really a big deal, but I'm just trying to avoid it. So we'll just use our bow here. We upgraded it. We're not really doing a ton of damage, but eventually we'll take care of him. And yeah, I guess he can't reach us from here, so... He's not that hard to fight, even if you do go down there and meet him, but when you have poison raining on you from above, this is just an easier way. And I like my my streak without... my video streak without deaths, so I'm gonna just try to keep that up. Okay. That is just gonna be a poison moss, I believe. Yeah. So no real big deal of getting over there, but here we go. So, we've made it down here. And there's one. Might even be the only one here. Getting all these poison moss is pretty good, so if you ever want to farm those up... What? Okay. It wouldn't have surprised me if a pursuer spawned here while I was opening up this chest. And here is a pretty classic Dark Souls weapon. It is Rickard's Rapier. We're going to go somewhere where there's a little bit more light so that I can just not have to be in the dark here. This is one of those secret passages. It's one of the few in the game where you can only open it from one direction. But it will lead you back the way we came. We have to go into another one of these terrifying elevator things. Oh, hello. I see you there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is where I expected to come. And we did respawn all the enemies here, so that's the thing. We're just gonna run. No need to fight everything over again. Deal with this area, but we want to be kind of quick because we may have undead following us up the ladder. Whoop. Doesn't look like it right now, though. Oh, hello. Just want to make sure we don't get our roll animation. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Now we just want to run this way. Come through here. Yeah, you're going to be being followed here, so you just want to be careful. And we're just going to drop down here. Come back to the bonfire. Alright, so let's take a look at Rickard's Rapier, because it is kind of a classic weapon. And we are using a rapier for our main weapon. Now, the reason why I didn't really want to use Rickard's Rapier... Where are you? I have no idea where it is. Okay, let's just see. Oh, it's right here, okay. Unupgraded, it does less damage, obviously. But it has an interesting moveset. So, like that, it's just a, like his R1 is just a regular rapier. You can still attack over your shield with it if you want. But the good thing about it is it's R2. See, it's got like a really quick, like fencing sort of stab ability. The problem with it is every hit affects your durability. So, you just tend to break it more often. Honestly, I'm just happier with the regular rapier. So that's what we're going to be using. Plus ours is +7 anyway, so we're going to be using that. Now, we have taken care of the first part of the Huntsman's Copse. This guy is going to drop down again. He always does. And now, we are going to go through... We're just going to sort of mop up all these items around here. There are some more butterflies around. If I can find them. Don't remember exactly where they are, but they're somewhere in the trees here. These ones don't necessarily cause you too much of a problem, though, so we're just going to not waste too much time looking for them. I do tend to get a little bit lost in this area, so hopefully I don't get too turned around. Hey. There's really only one way you can go to come this way. Sorry if my... actually, well, there you go. See, it looks like there's two ways, possibly. Sorry if my camera spinning makes you a little nauseous. Thought there might have been another guy here. Yeah, so once you cross this bridge, there's only one way to get to the bridge, and then after this is where your paths can kind of vary off. These dudes can be dangerous, but our rapier is nice and strong. And actually, you know what? We've been using a rapier for so long. Let's go ahead and use our club for a bit, because our club is good too. as you can see. And usually when I come through this area, yeah, there's one of those things. I just sort of head to the left, and I'll just sort of circle around the left wall of the zone. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're poisoned now, so let's go ahead and use a poison moss. And try to deal with this NPC invader. Forlorn. Yeah, let's get our Estus ready. Okay. Shit. And again, this is the whole reason why we grabbed why we're using this club to begin with. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we don't want to be poisoned. And you can kind of combo it sometimes. Yeah, that sucks. Holy shit. Alright, we're going to pull out our shield here. Just for a minute. So I want to heal up. There we go. Thank you, Forlorn. That was nice of you. There we go. And we got him. Okay. Yeah, see, so this was an instance where that butterfly was actually causing us some problems, so let's go ahead and take it out. You might want to take that guy out before you come here so you just don't have to deal with that. And we are running low on Estus already, so we're going to switch on over to our life gems for now. While we try to clear the rest of this area out. You can see the large club is just really good. Now, this forest is dangerous because it's got like undead hollows and thieves and all them just sort of like hiding around within the trees, so you just want to keep your shield up and be careful because you might get ganked. Never really know which direction they're going to come from. In here we get a Morning Star. And who is this? Bashful Ray. Alright, come on Bashful Ray, let's go. One of the NPCs. This guy will help watch our back, so if we ever get like attacked from behind from an enemy we weren't sure, we didn't know was there, he'll sort of let us know. Coming on up this way. Hello. Thought I saw another enemy. Whoa. So pulling that lever is actually going to lower the bridge so you can cross over to the next area. Also, apparently it aggroes these dudes. I'll let Bashful Ray go to work. Yeah. Alright, and then yeah, we can cross over to the other area. But let me just take a look around here first. I want to make sure that we're not missing anything. You can drop in from up here. And we do have one of these knights. Oh, what? Come on. I'm trying to backstab him. It's not working, but you don't even really need to. Soul Spear, probably an important spell if you are a sorcerer. And Sublime Bone Dust. Fuck yeah. That's going to allow us to upgrade our Estus. Alright, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, so that is this area, I believe. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I apologize, and I will, again, as always, I'll come back in a mop-up video to grab whatever it was. But yeah, you come in here and you pull that lever, and then that's going to allow you to cross the bridge. And crossing this bridge actually brings you to an area I wasn't really planning on doing first, but alright, never mind. We're coming this way, so we can come this way. What are you talking about? That's not true. Thank you, Bashful Ray. And we see a bonfire in there. There's a dude in there, but the door's locked. And he is locked in there, so no way he's going to be able to get us out. We're going to switch to the rapier for this area because I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. It's a bit of a more tighter space. And this is where we are going to start getting attacked by skeletons. There's also some cursed chests around, which Bashful Ray was nice enough to deal with for us. Oh, no he wasn't. Deal with it! Shit! We don't want to be cursed. These guys will come back to life. But you can still take them out, because they don't come back to life for a while. I'm actually not sure if we've even dealt with those chests or those jars yet in this playthrough. So yeah, they will curse you. Oh shit! All right, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. What we want to do is take this guy out. Whoa, dude! Holy shit! I'm sure having Bashful Ray really saved us there. But that is the necromancer that will respawn the skeletons. So you want to make sure you take him out. He's sort of your priority. Alright, see you, Bashful Ray. That was helpful, though. Thank you. Now you can come around this way. We did aggro someone, so we'll let him come here. Take him out. But we're not done in the caves yet. I don't think, anyway. I do tend to get a little bit turned around in this cave. We can't open this from this side, can we? No. Only from the other side. Okay. So does that mean we are done here? Could cross there, but I don't really want to... I don't want to get myself too turned around. So we're going to come back out. Yeah, okay. It's possible that that we are supposed to cross that bridge over there, but I also know that you can come from this way. And it might give us a bit of a better angle at what we're dealing with here. There's the archer. You want to be careful here. This is a tight space, and there are ambushes set all over the place. That was a pretty good one right there. But it's not too difficult, especially when you have a boss rapier like we do. Yeah, there's still quite a bit over there. That's that bridge we were just looking at. So you can see it didn't really matter which way you come from. Now we're going to have ourselves another fight with an invader here. This invader has killed me in the past. But hopefully we can get some good shots off with our large club. Boom! There's one. And I don't know if this is considered, like, cheating or what, but I don't really care. This is the whole reason why you want to go get that club, is because of that moveset. And there we go. Easy peasy. We get the undead lockaway key. That's the whole reason why you want to come up here, is to get that key. Did she drop something? Oh, cool. Priestess skirt. Let me put that on right away. Alright. And here comes yet another area. Oh, shit. Hello. that has a very tricky jump. And I'm nervous as hell to go for it. Is it right here? Where are you going? Alright, he's going to be heading up here, so let's not... Let's wait for him. What's up? I think it's over here where the messages are, and where the bloodstains are. Yeah. This is... I seriously, I'm really worried about this, but... Alright, just be very, very careful. The smallest little... And there you go. The death streak is over. For an item that we're never going to use, too. But, oh well. We'll go try again. Alright, we're back. We're going to try again. I hate this jump so much. I've only ever had to do it once before, so I'm not like... Oh, shit. Yeah, forgot about that guy. Yeah, I'm not like an expert at it by any means. There we go. And that is for the Flamberge, which is like a two-handed kind of swirly sword. Alright, we're pretty low on health here. Yeah, I knew this fight was coming. Another one in here too. Nice moves, bro. Alright. A couple more flame butterflies. They're always nice to have. You never know when you're really going to want to use a torch. Sometimes there are some important areas to use them. Alright, so let's just recenter ourselves. So we came from this direction and we went up to where... Oh. Okay. Alright, well, we don't really care about that. I think my internet connection is still on, but occasionally that happens where you just kind of lose connection to Steam. So yeah. Alright, we'll pick this up. That dropped on the way up. Yeah, so we came from that direction, and we went up there to fight the NPC, and we got the key, which is incredibly important. And then this is the bridge that we crossed, or that we saw. We didn't cross it, but we could have crossed it to come this way. So we've already cleared out everything in there, although I'm pretty sure the Necromancer respawned. That was weird. Are you going to get up? Oh, no. All right. And there is another one right there. In a pretty annoying location, too. I think we took him out. Yeah. And we will be able to grab that item in a little bit. So yeah, more ambushes here. Just be careful. Before, that NPC invader used to invade you on this path, which was like in vanilla Dark Souls 2, which was a lot more dangerous, I think. But I do think that it actually makes more sense that she invades you from, you know, while she's guarding the key. It's not, she's not the one who locked that guy in there, but it's just like, you know, here's an NPC battle that you have to do in order to get the key. All right. So we can see a fog gate by going that way. If we head this way, there's another fog gate. That is going to lead us to a boss fight, which I think we're going to do in this episode. But first we want to come back here. And fight some more skeletons. That was not what I meant to do. Alright, let's be careful here. Where's Bashful Ray when you need him? Yeah, backstabbing some skeletons doesn't really do you any good. I think I just saw a crystal lizard that I'm pretty sure I already aggroed. Oh, no. Hello. The club is really good at taking these guys out. Oh, shit! Or not. Fuck, fuck, fuck! We missed it. Ah, god damn it. It's really good at taking these guys out, he says. An Estus Flask shard, though. That's pretty good. And we can pull this lever, so now the path is open to come in from whatever direction you'd like. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm ugly. And now we're sexy again. Okay. Yeah, alright, there's an item over there. Can't remember exactly what it is, but I know it's in a dangerous position. 40 lacerating arrows. Could be pretty good if you're going for like a bleed style build. But okay, so come over here. This is where the Necromancer was, and we can get 3 Titanite shards and Combustion, which is a pretty good pyromancy spell. And then we're going to head over this way. So, last time I fought this boss, I was really silly. Actually, let's see. Is there anyone we can summon? No. There may be a summon for this boss, but I don't know where it is. And in that case, it's leading me to believe that there probably isn't one. This boss is not the hardest in the world, but you got to be careful in how you approach it. We're going to go rapier style, because each time you kill one of these skeleton lords... Oh shit. Oh fuck. They spawn a whole bunch of skeletons, so what we're going to do... Maybe if we, like... oh shit, yeah, one of them is a pyromancer, so... That's something. Actually, they might all be. Alright, we'll take him out first. Took some damage. We're going to heal up. He is going to summon a type of skeleton. I'm not sure which one. Each one summons its own type of skeleton army when they die. So we're just going to kind of run around and wait for them. Yeah, okay, this is the pinwheel ones. Alright, so might as well take care of them now. Alright, we got one. We're kind of backed into a corner. That's not really what we want to do. The wheels can come at you really quickly, as you can see. There's only 2 of them. Oh, shit. Alright, take them out. Shield up. I'm actually wondering if the club might be easier. I just wanted to break that. Alright, we're going to heal up. And now we'll just take out another one. There we go. Yeah, see, if you come in, if you kill them all at once, you'll find yourself in a pretty tough fight with, like, just a whole bunch of skeletons. The 2 pinwheels are not that big of a deal, but when they are summoned as well as all these other guys here, and you're trying to fight all of them at once, that's when things can get kind of hairy. But you can see here, we're just staying away from the other skeleton lord. He's pretty slow. This is where the club is going to do us really well, because we can, like, take out multiple at once. This is what Wolfgar does. Just pick our battles here. Don't always have to take out multiple at once. It's not a prerequisite to get this place done, but bam! That was 4 of them, I think. Actually, could have been 5, too. That guy should have died. Alright, dude, let's go. Alright, back to the rapier. We don't need sweeping attacks anymore. We just want to take them out. And there we go. Let's pop another life gem just in case. I can't remember 1000% what type of skeletons these are that this guy summons. But whatever it is, we're not too worried about it. It's like the... Yeah, these guys are just a little bit stronger. They have armor on to signify that. And they do bleed damage. Oh, that was a silly shot that I took there. Should have known that was going to happen. But there we go. I mean, this boss really isn't that hard, but it can be a little bit overwhelming when you come in here not really knowing what to expect. You know, you run in and you just murder everybody. Now, this does lead us to another area of the game. If we come this way, you can go up there, and that'll take us somewhere else. But we are not going there yet. We're not finished with the Huntsman's Copse yet. We did get that key after all, so we're going to come back here. I wonder if I should go up there. Actually, yeah, let's... Yeah, we're going to go up and we're going to get the bonfire, actually. That'll just make things a little bit easier. This video is going to be probably a lot longer than previous ones, which is good, though, because the previous ones were pretty short. So I'm more than happy to do a long one here. This is going to lead us to the next area of the game. I believe we're going to be coming here next. I'm not 100% sure. Might do something else, but we'll see. That's not for this episode to discuss anyway. We're going to figure that out later. But coming over here to get the bonfire is a smart idea. Just so we don't have to run through the cave again. And there's really not much to deal with over here. Although yeah, I think we might find an NPC. Actually, I'm pretty positive we will. Oh shit, we can't. Let me think. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Alright, yeah, we'll go down. Can't come back up from here, which I wasn't expecting, but that's okay. We're still going to get the bonfire, so. And it's right there. And there's the NPC. But you know what? We'll save her for the episode that actually has us coming this way. We're just going to light the bonfire. And we'll go back to Majula. Spend some of these souls. I don't think I got any more Titanite chunks. No, I didn't. So we'll just level up a little bit.
Is that here to see? However.
And we'll use our shard. There we go. Aha, so we're just going to evenly level those up. And we'll burn our Sublime Bone Dust as well. Alright. So we'll just quickly run over. We got the key anyway, so we don't really have to go far. This bonfire is really, like, it's kind of funny. In Huntsman's Copse, the bonfires are pretty close by. You gonna jump down? It doesn't... Yeah, okay. If you take it at, like, a little bit of a wider angle, he won't always jump down, but... One thing I learned from my last death running through this area is I really enjoy the running attack on the rapier. Did I hear a swing? No. So, like, for example, if you run up, it's just got a nice strong running attack. Pretty hard to aim because it's only in like a perfectly straight line, so something to keep in mind. Oh, I did not want to look at you. Oh, I thought you were dead. And here we are, so we can open this door, light a bonfire, and this is the NPC we want to talk to for this episode.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it when you see it. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. I tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya. Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word that he says. I'll find the common foot bad and put an end to his roguery. Pate.
We get the fist pump gesture from him. And yeah, interesting. I don't know how he, like, sets a trap and then gets trapped in himself. Doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not sure if these two skeletons he's sitting with are significant or not. But yeah, this guy has a huge hate on for Pate. And he was locked in here. So, who knows? Maybe that will develop a little bit later. Alright, so we have done that. There's really only one more part to this that I want to do. For some reason I'm forgetting how to get over there. Oh, there it is. Okay. We did rest at the bonfire, so these guys are going to be back. Whoa! Hello. I was expecting him to be there the first time, but he wasn't. Okay. Yeah, I see it there. So you can actually just look and you can see the path that leads to that bridge. That's where we're going to be going. And yeah, so if you cross the bridge there... Oh, look at that. If you cross the bridge, you can follow a harsh right around the corner. And you can come across this bridge, which is going to take us to the last area of the Huntsman's Copse before we can end this video. These guys, they have dark on their weapon too, so if you get hit, they do quite a bit of damage. I believe it does damage even if you block with your shield too, so you want to be kind of careful with that. But overall, they're not too bad. Are you aggroed on me? Ooh, okay. Good thing I saw this now. Drop anything? No. Alright. Yeah, and the rest of this area is pretty short. We don't really have too much going on. Although there's a nice little trap here, if you want to run all the way up here. I just walked right the fuck into it, too. Oh, shit! I was like, there's a trap here. Let's pull out the nice great club. Alright. Whew. To hold my breath there for a second. I'm actually gonna pop some life gems. Notched whip. The whips are kind of neat weapons, but I don't think they're actually really viable, so I don't know. I'm not going to be using whips. We're going to switch back to the rapier here. So this is the part where you want to be careful, because you see the enemies standing on the pillars there? If you go too far ahead, you might aggro more than one at a time. And that's when this area is going to be a lot harder for you. But if you don't do that, then this area is relatively easy. It's usually when you turn your back. Yeah, when you turn your back on them, that's when they kind of jump. So this guy's got a whip. But yeah, coming here with a very strongly upgraded weapon like we have. See again, if you come here and then turn your back, makes this area so much easier. I used to struggle with this part. but also just learning their attack movements. Like, look, you can see here, like, this really isn't that hard. But if you just run up and then just get jumped by all of them, then it is. Now there's one more dude up here. He's got a whip as well. And there you have it. Yeah, I heard you. I'll admit I wasn't 100% sure that he was there, but I did hear him come down. I heard him fall, so. So this is the way to Undead Purgatory. You can drop down and get an item. I don't know if it's that one. I don't think it is. I think it's the next one. Are you just not going to come up? I'm going to deal with him now anyway. That looked like it hurt. There's an item somewhere. I think it is there, yeah. But I'm actually just going to ignore it for now because I just don't think it's worth it. And we have the NPC who has given me the most problems until I learned about this heavy club style. This guy is really hard to kill for me anyway, because he has like a really strong shield as well as a great sword. But as soon as you just start knocking him around with the large club, it becomes so much easier. And there you go. Also, oh, hello. There's an item in a very trolly spot. I really don't want to die getting it. Oh, fuck. Fire seed, yeah, another thing we're never going to use. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, time for the second boss of the level. Or of the episode, I mean. And also the level. This boss has a very specific strategy to it, at least I do, so we're just going to go in. Bit of a throwback to an old boss from Majora's Mask. So you just want to kind of run up as close as you can, and then get in here. And then I lost a lot of stamina there, so don't really want to lose this much stamina. This might not end well. This is not going good, and there is another death. Yeah, I think I went too far. You don't necessarily always have to hit the Necromancer on your first run. I went a little bit too far. So I didn't have time to get my stamina back. Alright guys, I'll meet you back at the boss, and we'll try again. Wow. Alright, we are back. We're gonna pop a human effigy, pop a life gem, and we're gonna give this another shot. Yeah, so I think I went a little bit too far the first time. You don't have to go all the way to the first Necromancer. Instead, we'll just come, like, right here. You can be safe. Keep your shield up. The chariot will take care of most of them. And then you can run over here. You can take this guy out nice and quick. And then you can even just hide here. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Don't do it. Oh, no! Really? Okay. It's kind of an annoying run over here, too. Alright, well, I'll meet you back there again. Alright, here we go. Let's try again. The last time I killed this guy on my first try, but... I don't know if it's like RNG or not, but there's a little... You know, you gotta be a little bit lucky, I guess, when you're coming through here and defending against skeletons. Last time, I had my shield up, but I wasn't looking in the right direction. Alright, so there we go. Come over here, we'll take this guy out nice and quick. Oh shit, again, we're getting hammered. Keep our shield up. There we go, this looks like it's gonna go a little bit better. And now we can actually kill these guys, and they won't respawn. So we're gonna be... We've died a couple times already. We're gonna be super safe here. And, by the way, all these items, ignore them. Jeez, I thought I grabbed that a while ago. Yeah, ignore the items that are on the ground. It's funny because this is only like the first... This isn't even really like the boss fight. Alright, next we're gonna come over here. Take him out. He's probably gonna respawn. Because there's one more necromancer we want to find. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. So let's find him. I'm a little bit scared. Holy shit, I'm very scared. We did not handle this well. Alright, we're gonna heal. And then we're gonna go try to find the necromancer. Where the fuck is he? That was actually really good right there. Where is he? There he is. Jeez. Okay. So that's the other necromancer taken care of. Are all the skeletons dead? Almost. Oh shit, what? No! Oh no, don't fucking do this to me right now, please. We just ran right headfirst into it because I would rather that. I have no idea how I got backstabbed there, but anyway, we're gonna pull this lever, and it is gonna cause a crash. And now, we're gonna pull out our club, and now the boss fight starts. So this guy, he's not too hard, you just gotta know his moveset. If you're far away from him, he will charge you, and this is the one that you want to happen, because this is the one where you can attack him. He does have this dark attack too. You want to be careful how far you back up. You basically are looking for this charge attack so you can roll out of the way. You do not want to get behind him because he'll kick you in the face, like that. So stay about medium range away so you can bait this attack out of him. That one's not too bad either. You could probably find room to attack him there. And we're just going to carefully chip him down. Yeah, this dark spell is a little bit annoying. Got a little bit cocky there. I'm stuck. See, he's got like a weird kind of delayed attack. So it can be a bit tricky to time at first. And he also lunges a bit further than you kind of expect him to. So, yeah, just be careful. Alright, come on. Yeah, we're just going to back all the way up here. He might do the dark attack a couple times in a row. Oh, I wasn't even locked on. I thought I was. You can't really block it with your shield, so just stay out of range. There we go. Uh-oh. Shit. See, I kind of mistimed it there, but that's okay. Is he... Oh, he is. Okay, good. He's dead then. Boom. There we go. Alright. We're going to run all the way back to the beginning here. We're going to pick up all these items, even though they're pretty much all of them are completely worthless. We're going to do it anyway for the sake of completion. And wow, that was a bit stressful. It shouldn't be that difficult. I guess I just, I got a little bit unlucky a couple times. I had my shield up, but I had my back turned to the skeleton, so he was able to kill me while I was in the little cubby. And, you know, I put myself in a couple dangerous situations, but it's not impossible. You can definitely get through this. And the funny thing is I'm pretty sure this boss is completely optional, but I wanted to include it because we're trying to do as much as we can, right? So yeah, these fading souls that I'm picking up are just worth like 50 souls. So they're all here to be bait. But one of them is going to be at least somewhat useful, and that's this one right on the edge. Brave Warrior. Those are worth significantly more. Alright, and we can come on up here. Where we have a bonfire. Just making sure I don't miss anything here. I think this is one of those PvP areas. I honestly don't really know too much about this spot right here, but I have a feeling this is a Covenant dude.
What is it? Oh, you trot long home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
Look at all the blood everywhere.
What is it? Oh.
Yeah, so I think you need to have like a certain item on you, and then you can probably join the Covenant. And I think there's some sort of PvP going on over here. I could be wrong about that, but anyway, there we go. We are finally done this episode. I'm sorry if it was a little bit too long for you. I do like to mix in some long episodes, though, so you know, they won't all be this long. But Huntsman's Copse is a pretty big area. I didn't really want to cut it in half because it felt like, you know, if I got the Skeleton Lords done, then, you know, the next episode would only be the Executioner's Chariot, and it just didn't really seem, that worth it. So we're going to see if we can level up just a little bit more. These are starting to get pretty expensive here. There we go. And that's going to leave me with a nice 7,000 that I wanted to save for this.
And you.
I'm just going to pick up a bunch more life gems because we used them all in this episode.
Thank you.
Are you going to give me something?
Don't abandon them. Take these, if you want them.
Coveted silver serpent ring +1, so we get even more souls by wearing that one. I don't really use those, though, unless you want to go soul farming. That's the only real reason why you would want to. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Again, I know it was a longer video, but occasionally that's going to happen. We completed the Undead Copse, the whole thing as far as I know. And if I miss anything, I'll go back and get it. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode where we continue to make progress in this game. Talk to you later. See ya.